Welcome back to Adri's Homestead Live. In this vlog, we're going to make 3 salsa recipes, and if you have got time, we are making my homestead sourdough rolls. So I'm using my balls canning book, and I'm making Zesty salsa 207 on page 207. I am also making Jalapeno salsa 209, and I'm making carrot pepper salsa 211. So I have got a little list in cups, roughly how much I need from each produce. Let's go shopping to the garden. Come with me. So we are in a polytunnel and we're going to pick tomatoes first. My little notepad says we need about 20 cups of tomatoes for today's recipes, making all the salsa. So I'm gonna go through all these tomatoes and I'm going to harvest those what's got cracks on it or a little bit bad, no, you would really desperately needs using up. I've got my little secateur. Some of them was really bad, like this one. I'm gonna have a little bucket for the chickens. For now I'm just leaving it on a side. Just show you actually what is what while I'm... This is a red ox heart. That's the red ox heart. What's this? Black cream. That's the black cream. Some more of that red ox heart. So much got bug damage on it. So all these will go to the chicken. Chickens will love it. This is the Czech breast. Behind us, this is the Czech breast. Just looking around, which one needs desperately. This one says Amish paste, but that is just a huge one. It's next to the Czech breast. I see the blight now on few. That's the sign of a blight. And they are all bad. So they go to the chicken. Czech breast. Basket is filling up. Ukrainian purple. My recipe says every three salsa, all the three salsa recipes says that we have to peel these tomatoes. So I try to peel them because they're now so ripe. That would save me so much job. Because to peel the tomatoes, you kind of blanch them, put them in boiling water for 30 seconds, take it out and put it in ice cold water, and that would help to, you know, to peel the skin off easily. But lately when we are doing these tomatoes on sandwiches, because they are so ripe, I can easily peel that off with my knife. So we'll see if we're gonna have to go through that first process, or we can just peel them off by hand or just using a knife. I think we have got 20 cups of tomatoes in here. We have to discard probably lots of these because there are so many in here damaged or got cracks or already gone bad. So I'm gonna go in, take the stem off, wash it, and we're going to process it. Let's go pick some green bell peppers. Right, my recipe calls for about 5 cups of green bell peppers. This small bell pepper variety is called Golden Kalwonder, and I've not tried this and I've not grown this. Quite a few have got like a little bug damage, so they have to come off anyway. So I'm going to harvest these first. Little tiny bell peppers. And my recipe calls for 5 cups of green bell peppers. So I thought we can try this. Going to pick these sad looking Amy peppers. This Orange Horizon bell pepper. I'm going to pick, I've got one big one in the back there. Oh, it's ready. What a beautiful bell pepper this is. Wow. These are so ripe, so I'm gonna go and pick these now. Although it said green, but I'm gonna pick them in orange. They really need picking. And I'm sure we are getting close to have now 5 cups of bell peppers. Wow, this looks amazing. Paprika roczny, really pretty. Okay. This sweet chocolate needs picking. Okay, let's go pick some chilies. I decided to pick some of these Napier, Napia peppers because they're gone so ripe. They need picking now. I've been just doing some researches in this Scoville heat unit because I'm not brilliant with heat. But I like spicy food, but you know, I'm not super duper fan of the very, very spicy food. Although this year I've been experimenting growing lots of chilies, and I'm just reading on Google because my 3 salsa recipe says I need 5 cups of chilies. But actually, when I'm reading it, hot banana, you know, jalapeno, not on a high scale spicy rate. But what I would like to try. So I don't think so I'm going to put 5 cups quite, because I'm having this, the jalapeno I've tried and it was too spicy for me, and that it says in here that it usually falls in the range between 2000 and 8000 on Scoville heat unit. So if that's chili for me, then I need to be careful. The black Hungarian chili is 2500, so that's okay. But I need to be careful with this one because this one says that's the chili, the Christian yellow chili, 76,000. Whoa! And then is another one. So the cayenne is falls usually between the 30 to 50,000. So I think I'm gonna pick a few each and see how it goes. Right, I just wanted to point out on that because at the end of the day we would like to enjoy our canned food. So this one, this Christian yellow, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be brave enough to try. I probably have to, but I'm going to take 3 of these. So pretty chili though, so pretty. So that's now in a basket, and let's pick some of the cayenne. I think this must be my own saved seed, and I think it must have cross-pollinated. I really need water in this, is so dry. I think they cross-pollinated, so I might have to try these, but I'm gonna pick a few and we'll see how it goes. So let's say we pick maybe this much for now. I've got some in the small greenhouse as well. And just put them in the basket. Okay, let's pick some jalapeno. Come with me. Put you here. And then let's pick some jalapeno next. I've got some in the corner here. Can you see me? Yeah. So let's pick some from here. And actually we're making jalapeno salsa, so we need lots of jalapenos. I'm picking some black Hungarian. Oh, there's my secateur. Snipper. They're so pretty. Right. Pick more jalapenos. Just discovered another one in here. You know, the sweet RG pepper. It said sweet, spicy and delicious. So we're gonna have a go. These are these funny looking ones, like a wrinkled up. So let's try them. Really prolific. Loads on it. Sorry, keep kicking you here. I'm picking some cilantro. I think that'll be enough. I'll pick some carrots. something started munching on our carrot, so I think we need to harvest this carrot very soon, otherwise we're gonna lose it. And the carrot is beautiful this year, this Nantes. I hear the slugs. Get a few more. Some of them are split. I'll try carrot. Toffee will eat it. Wow, that's a nice one. Oh, nothing got me. Beautiful carrot. Right. I think we've got enough. So we have picked all of the produce what we need for our canning session for today to make the 3 different salsa recipes. We've got the carrot, Nantes 5. We have got all these yummy peppers, all different varieties of bell peppers. I've got some herbs, so we've got the cilantro and we've got some oregano. We've got the chilies, the garlic and the onion, and a big basket full of all the different varieties of tomatoes. I'm going to take this now in a kitchen, wash it, cut it, process it, and let's start the salsa. Meet you in the kitchen. First job, I'll tell you what I've done in here. I'm making the homestead rolls first. So I've got my recipe in front of me, and what I've done, I've put 1 cup of buttermilk, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 2 tablespoons of honey, or 8 tablespoons of butter. The recipe says I've used 8 tablespoons of butter, 1.5 cups of buttermilk, 2 teaspoons of salt. I put it in a stove, heat it up under 100 degrees Fahrenheit until just the salt and the butter melted. In that I've put 2 eggs, 1.5 cups of my sourdough starter, give it a good mix, and then added flour. It's hard to say, you know, I think I've added quite a few, 5-6 cups of flour until I've made this lovely dough. And I'm just put a tablespoon of oil in this glass bowl, fold it on all sides, and I'm just going to leave this for a couple of hours. So until this is resting, we are going to make a start with our salsas. So I've brought all the vegetables in. I'm going to wash everything and chop. So the bread roll is now sitting in this baking dish. I've just formed 8 rolls, and I've just dampened this cheesecloth. I'm gonna cover it over and leave it aside to rise a bit more. And I'm still processing, chopping these vegetables. So I have done the peppers and the tomatoes, and I'm working on these chilies now. Look, I've been brave enough to put my tongue on it, you know. But so the sweet Adri pepper, it's the least spicy, and then the black Hungarian chili, and then jalapeno, then the cayenne, and the Christian yellow, it's very spicy. So I just need to keep in mind these things when I'm gonna add the recipe together. So now I've got all the vegetables chopped and I'm following this recipe. We are making zesty salsa from my bowls book, page 207. So it asks for 10 cups of chopped, cold, peeled tomatoes. So let's start with the tomatoes. 10 cups. I was lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to peel these tomatoes. They were so ripe. 6, 7, 'Look at some more tomatoes. Where did I put them? Oh, it's here. 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got 10 cups of chopped, cold, peeled tomatoes, 5 cups of green pepper. The chili is back. So 5 cups of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cups of the chopped seeded green bell pepper. 5 cups of diced onions. Hope we're gonna fit that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups of the chopped onion. Then we've got 2.5 cups chopped seeded chili peppers such as hot banana, yellow wax, Hungarian wax, serrano or jalapeno. Right, so what I have got in here, and I'm definitely not going to put, to be honest, that much, 2.5 cups, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the sweet Adri, they're not that spicy, some black Hungarian, some jalapeno and a little bit of cayenne. So let's chop this up. I'm really chuffed with this sweet AG pepper. I think it just looks like a little wrinkly from the outside, the pepper. I think it's so funny and it tastes delicious. So least spicy, I think it's just about a couple of thousands. Let's go like scale, and I can see myself to using that AG pepper to, you know, making different dishes with it. The black Hungarian and jalapeno are a bit spicier, so I have to be careful with those. And the cayenne even more spicier, so I have to be even more careful with the cayenne. Right, I think this much I'm going to put in. So that is one cup and a bit. So I'm going less than 2.5 cups. 1 and maybe 1/4 of a cup. I'm nice and clean hands, so I'm just gonna... This is so full. Dishwasher is going now. The water bath can behind me is going now. Right, so we've got the peppers and chilies and tomatoes and onion. Now we need 1¼ cups of cider vinegar. So 1¼ Okay, 3 garlic cloves and 2 tablespoons of finely chopped cilantro. So that goes in there. Next, perfect. And we're nearly there. Got 2 tablespoons of salt. And I'm gonna miss on the hot pepper sauce. It's 1 teaspoon of hot pepper sauce, but I'm not going to put that. So that's it. That's going on the stove now. We're going to bring this up to a boil. So give it a good stir, put the lid on, and then wait until it comes up to a boil. I'm starting on our second salsa, what is jalapeno salsa. So we need 3 cups of cored and peeled tomatoes. So let's measure out 3 cups. The jars are ready in the dishwasher. 1, 2, 3. 3 cups of tomatoes. 3 cups of jalapeno. We're gonna measure it in here. One, 2, and 3. So our first salsa is ready. We're going to put them in the jar in a minute. And they can go to the water bath canner. And we're going to put this jalapeno salsa on stove next. So we've got 3 cups of jalapeno pepper, 1 cup of chopped onion, 1 cup of chopped onion, 1 cup of cider vinegar, 1 cup of cider vinegar, and I've got in here now already 6 cloves of garlic finely chopped, 2 tablespoons of finely chopped cilantro, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, I'm using fresh from the garden, and cilantro, 1½ teaspoon of salt we need, so this is ½ teaspoon, so we need 3 of these. It's 1½ teaspoon and ½ teaspoon of ground cumin. All goes in there, and that can go on a stove. Sorry about my dogs. Right, give it a good stir, and that can go jalapeno salsa. Right, the zesty salsa is ready to be canned. The jars just came out of the dishwasher, so nice and warm. I'm going to fill these jars and go to water bath can this for 15 minutes, leaving ½ inch headspace, taking out the air bubbles. And our jalapeno salsa is now on the stove. And our water is now nearly boiling, so ready to, the jars are ready to go in. So the zesty salsa is now out of the water bath cannon. We're going to put the jalapeno salsa in next. Just before we do that, I'm just gonna get ready. The first one, the carrot and pepper salsa. So we need 6 cups of tomatoes. Gonna start with the sugar. We need 1¼ cup of sugar. So 1¼ cups of sugar. And now we're gonna put 6 cups of tomatoes. Okay, next we've got 3 cups of grated carrot. So we're gonna put 3 cups, 1, 2, and 3 cups of grated carrot. Got 1½ cups of cider vinegar. The mother got in as well. Okay. 1/2 cup of onion. 1/2 cup of onion. 1/2 cup of jalapeno pepper. I've measured this out. There we go. 1½ teaspoons of salt. That's a 1/2 teaspoon of measures, so 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. And then we need 1/2 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper and 1/4 cup of cilantro. So I've got the cilantro and I'm going to get the black pepper. Half a teaspoon. And that's it. This is our carrot pepper salsa. So I thought I'm going to put this on while we are going to jar up jalapeno salsa. So water is now boiling. Give it a good stir. By the way, our homestead rolls are now in the oven. Will be ready soon. I'm just making dinner now. Right, that's done. Let's get the jars. We are on our 3rd salsa, the carrot and pepper salsa, ready to jar up. And the water is now boiling. It goes in there for 15 minutes. The zesty and jalapeno salsa is now resting on a kitchen towel. Get the air bubbles out. And then fill these jars. I've never made none of these 3 sauces, so they are new to me. I've already tasted the first one, the zesty salsa. It's delicious. I've not tried the other 2 yet. This side. We're nearly done. It's 10:15 at night, so I think it's ready to go to. I'm ready to go to bed now. So the homestead rolls are now done. Tomorrow or the next few days, whenever we would like to eat some, I just put it back to the oven for 5-10 minutes, and that will be ready to eat. Until then, I'm just going to leave this kitchen towel on the top and just leave it there to cool. I've got 10 minutes left on the last salsa in the water bath can, and I'll be taking that out and I'll show you what we have achieved today. Right, we have finished. We've managed to do 19 jars of salsa, 3 different varieties. The 4 jars is the plum compote that's ready to go to the pantry shelf now. And all these yummy salsas, I will check the seal tomorrow when they cool down completely and we can put them to the pantry. So we managed to complete all 4 tasks. We've done the bread rolls as well. So hope you enjoyed the vlog. Time to go to bed. See you soon. Bye friends.